Welcome back to Café con Liga, guys. As you can see, we got the official Café con Liga mug. Thanks a lot to Vladimir for the present. And a full weekend of Spanish football, finally. All 20 teams were back in action. We got to see Barcelona, we got to see Atletico Madrid, of course, Sevilla, Real Madrid. Where should we start? Let's start with Camp Nou last night. Barcelona breezing through that game with Villarreal 4-0. I think a lot of people expected this game to be very tricky for Barcelona. Villarreal coming in with new ideas, with a new coach. But in the end, very, very easy. And the word I would use for Barca right now is freedom. As we know, Suarez, he's a top goal scorer, of course. But his departure does a little bit unlock that attack for Barca. And we could see a glimpse of it last night. Ansu Fati, Griezmann, Coutinho, even Messi. They're basically moving. They have like a free roll. There's not really a set tactics right now for the way Barcelona play, and that's what they sorely missed. The way that Villarreal tried to press them high up, and basically with a few passes, they get the ball into the midfield. Coutinho running with the ball, spreading a pass, and then finishing. Very direct Barcelona. Reminiscent a little bit of the Luis Enrique's Barca, that won all these trophies. Of course, this is only one game, so we can't be making big statements here. But Barcelona did look very, very promising last night. And of course, Ansu Fati, man, 17 years old, this kid, don't forget, taking his chance with both hands, scoring these 2 goals and just looking cold-blooded, for his age and his experience. He's a player that would normally cost you, 50, 60 million. We're talking about Haaland, we're talking about Sancho all the time. Ansu Fati is, for me, on that level or getting to that level. So very exciting for culés and a bit of hope, for Barcelona fans. I think after that summer they had, they deserve it. So enjoy it, Barca fans. Of course, Messi scoring a penalty and that own goal to make it 4-0. And as I said, the game was over at halftime. Atletico Madrid, we have to talk about what happened at the Wanda Metropolitano, because I don't know about you Atleti fans, but it's exciting stuff, and not even just Suarez. Let's start with the first half, because talking about freedom, Joao Felix, this guy looks like he's freed up his cage, and he's definitely refreshed, a more confident Joao Felix, because last season, of course, he was brought in with a lot of investment. I think over 100 million was the transfer fee. And he disappointed in the first season, but of course he's very young, so we gave him the benefit of the doubt. But in his second season, he seems to be hit the ground running and basically created everything in that first half, along with Angel Correa, of course. An Atleti that just looks very, very refreshed, at the start of the season. Of course, against the Granada, we have to mention that played in the Europa League on Thursday. They don't have a deep squad to rotate, so their league form is going to suffer. Their European campaign, it's what happened to Espanyol last season. As you remember, they have to be careful. I do think Granada will be fine playing on both fronts, but they do need to reinforce a little bit, because they did look jaded, especially in that second half, and it could have been even more goals for Atletico. They missed the penalty. I don't think so. So we'll be taking those again, especially with Suarez there. Diego Costa, we have to mention, of course. He looks rejuvenated suddenly, a player that Atleti fans had written off, I think, last summer. Looks like he's right where he left off, and he's striking a partnership with Joao Felix, and I think that's the most exciting thing. But let's talk about Lucho Suarez, because as much as Barcelona, I think it's a divorce with him, that Barcelona are feeling better, Luis Suarez has a little chip on his shoulder that he wants to prove himself once again, and that's the most dangerous Luis Suarez you can ask for. Comes in with 20 minutes to go, scores brilliant 2 goals, very much Luis Suarez, that header, and then basically a save from the keeper from his first shot. He follows up and scores, and then don't even underrate that assist he gives to Marcos Llorente, because the vision of this guy is unbelievable. Yes, he's getting on. Yes, he doesn't run so much. But if Atleti can play to his strength and basically have him in that penalty box or around them, he's going to score at least 15 goals this season. He scored that last season with basically 1/3 of the season injured. So as much as we talk about, he's not the same player. He doesn't run as much. He can't cover you defensively. This guy is gonna bring you goals, and I am excited for Atletico Madrid because I think Suarez can make Atleti great again, as the title says. I think he might be the signing that Villa was in that 2014 season. If you remember, they signed him on a free from Barcelona, and they went and won the league. I think this could happen easily this season. I think with the fact that there was no preseason, so the big teams are finding it a little bit hard to gel. They haven't had those games to get the new signings in, to play new formations with a new coach, some of them. So this is a season where the underdog, supposed underdog, because Atleti shouldn't be considered an underdog, can really go for the league. So if anything, this is going to be an exciting La Liga season, guys. It is going to be a lot of surprises. It's not going to be as straightforward as it was years ago, just Barca and Real Madrid. No, this is going to be a very competitive season. So let me know, Atleti fans, are you excited about Luis Suarez? Do you think you can win the league this season? Of course, speaking of Madrid, their rivals, Real Madrid winning in Seville against Betis on Saturday. Of course, there's a lot of talking points in this game, but apart from that, let's just appreciate it was a really good game of football. Really good. I can't remember a game like that I've really stopped and watched without even looking at my phone, without anything, just soaking in. Great game, and I just wish there were fans in the stadium because that's the only thing it was missing. Of course, Real Madrid, Zinedine Zidane switching to a 4-4-2, unorthodox tactics for him, but trying to accommodate Jovic, give him a chance into the team, trying to accommodate as well Odegaard as a number 10. And it worked. For the first 20 minutes, it did work. Valverde getting his goal, Real Madrid looking pretty good. But what happened next, and we've been talking about Betis on this show. It's not the same Betis as last season. It's a Betis that's really got their ideas. Pellegrini has a formation. He got them playing like a compact football defensively, and then really dangerous on the counter. They showed it as well, scoring those 2 goals in very quick succession. William Carvalho is on top form, not just in the middle of the park, but even scoring now in the two games consecutively he scored. And then in the second half, it was expected Real Madrid are going to pile on the pressure, trying to come back into the game. But I have to say, after scoring that second goal, the red card was definitely the right decision for me. I think the VAR was right to bring it back, review it, because Emerson was the last man. He pushes Jovic. He brings him down. It was right outside the box, but it was definitely a red card. I have no problems with that decision. I do have a problem with the penalty, however. And, I have a lot of Real Madrid fans on here, of course, but I have to be real, guys. That wasn't a penalty for me. It was basically a 50-50 challenge between Marc Bartra and who was it again? Jovic? No, Mayoral. Sorry, Borja Mayoral. They're both pushing each other, and then Borja Mayoral looks like he's pushing Bartra, that consequently hits the ball with his arm. I don't think that's a penalty. And I think Real Madrid got lucky there. Of course, Ramos burying that from the spot. But after the game, Joel, Betis' goalkeeper, Pellegrini, of course, very mad, very angry comments saying that, the big teams always get the benefit of the doubt. And let's be real, that's the truth. Whether it's Barcelona, whether it's Real Madrid, even Atletico, they're going to be the teams that will get those decisions their way. With smaller teams, they're not even going to go to the VAR to review that hustle and bustle in the box. But it is what it is. Real Madrid benefited this time. I hope Zinedine Zidane learns from this game and tries to fix up his team, because Blancos don't look good. Especially defensively, they're shaky. They're leaking goals, something that they didn't last season. And up front, there seems to be some kind of searching for ideas. Benzema's not having a good few games. So Jovic is not using his chance. We have to be real. He's getting his chance, but not really, making the best of it. So I don't know. I don't know if Real Madrid will even start to be looking in the transfer window before it ends. Let me know, Madridistas. Would you like to see a new signing, maybe a fresh striker or something in the attack? Because it does seem like it's something that Real Madrid will be suffering this season. Of course, Elsewhere, Sevilla winning away at Cadiz, coming back from 1-0 down. They were very tired, of course, from that Super Cup game, but they managed to win their tie. Iago Aspas scoring. Iago Aspas alert. Go and check out his goal. Amazing. Goes past the keeper from practically a 0-degree angle. Manages to score. I think that's it. Yeah, Valencia drew, of course, 1-1 with Huesca. Athletic Bilbao wins away. And Levante as well. Levante will be another dangerous team this season. Be careful with Levante. Of course, we have a midweek round this week, so we're going to be doing another Café con Liga on Friday. We're going to be discussing the games. There's going to be games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Real Madrid hosting Valladolid. Barcelona going away to Celta that are playing really good. Atleti going away to Huesca. I think Huesca will be a dangerous team as well. So stay tuned, guys. Leave your comment below, like, share, and come back for Café con Liga. Ciao.